I believe we are live with the first ever Imouri Racing and Performance stream. Welcome if you're here. Something I didn't think about was how the heck I follow up that epic intro music. It's something for me to get psyched for the race, and I think it sounds sick, but it's almost too epic. Like, I don't know how to follow that up. All right, so tonight's just a test run. All right, this is like a soft launch of a proper race, and we're just gonna see how things go. I'm already on the track, and hopefully you guys can see that, because if you haven't seen already, there's a lot going on here. So I'm basically in a bucket seat, and the camera's above me up here. I also have a point of view camera. Which right now is pointed at the floor because it's on my helmet, which I have to wear for the point of view shots. And, I've got this wheel running. I have a dash in front of me. Like, there's just triple monitors. Like, there's just so much going on. This has been like 8 months of work to put this thing together. And so finally being able to use this for what I've intended it to do is awesome. So there's two reasons. One, to stream for you guys, because I just think it's just fun, man. Like, I'm doing this purely for fun. And secondly, like, I'm genuinely trying to get better at driving. So maybe one day I can take the actual real life Imouri car to the track and translate the skills. So we'll see what happens. But yeah, so for tonight, intro was dope. Yes, thank you. But that's what I'm saying. I don't know how to follow that intro up. It's like it's too cool. Yeah, so tonight we're Brands Hatch, mate, in the UK. Excuse my my poor proper UK accent, but we're in the UK. We're in Brands Hatch. We got 24 cars lined up. So if you haven't heard of this game, it's Assetto Corsa Competizione. And it's basically GT3 and GT4 racing, which, if you're not familiar with racing, it's basically like high performance modified cars, like Porsches, BMW, Audi, Ferrari. Then there's Nissan, Mercedes, Honda, which is what I drive. So if you haven't seen on social media already, I have the Imouri NSX GT3, which we made a super killer livery for. So you should go check that out if you haven't seen it already. But if you're in the Secret Anime Club, you already probably saw that too. So, yeah. So we're logged in. Obviously safety first. We're buckled up. No, I'm just kidding. This is more for just for kicks. But like, honestly though, I do have a pair of gloves. These genuinely do actually help with the racing, because your hands do start to sweat. And there's like a decent amount of, like, it doesn't really translate through on camera probably, but there's a decent amount of force behind this wheel. Like, you genuinely have to fight it. So yeah, having some good grip is super important. So, and the helmet obviously isn't necessary, except for the fact that I want to get some point of view shots so you guys can see from my eyeballs exactly what I'm seeing, which I think is really cool. I don't think I've seen that on Twitch, at least with racing. I know on YouTube people do that all the time, but I haven't seen it with a live stream. So I'm testing that out, and hey, if it works, it works. Cool. If it doesn't, this shot at least seems to be working. So hopefully it does. Anyway, so I'm gonna put some gloves on, put the headphones back in. We're gonna suit up. Test my echo. Sergeant Killiam, how you guys doing? Secret Anime Club represent. I knew this would be a low-key stream. I didn't really want it to be a high-key stream, because like I said, there's so many working parts to this thing that I really didn't want to have like 100 people in this stream right off the bat. That would not be good if something went wrong. So, hey, so you know what? And something could still go wrong. I could crash. The stream itself could crash with the amount of stuff I have going on. So here, let me switch you to my POV again, and I'll pick you guys up. You're in my hands right now. Oh, that's not a very flattering shot. Hi. Here, I'll show you around. Check it out. This is what I see. So we got the monitors. We're kind of like in the cockpit. We got the Imouri shorts on, of course, except her face is all jacked up. There we go. Poor Imouri-chan. But yeah, and we got the deck over here, which I switch over to my car controls. We got mapped out down there. And this is the dash I recently made my own here. So this is what we're looking at. And it's pretty sick. So I'm gonna switch back while I put this helmet on. Otherwise it's gonna look really weird, probably. So let's pop this bad boy on and get ready to race here. Okay, definitely want to make sure my... Hopefully you guys can still hear me. If you can't, let me know in the chat. I don't want to bonk the mic either. That's actually... I don't know how close that looks. I don't know. It does look pretty close, actually, on camera. This mic is, like, literally right in front of my visor on this. Thank you, guys. First place or last place? Well, I'll have you know, I'm starting in 20th position out of 24. I purposely threw myself to the back of the lane just to see if I could climb some ranks. I also have, this is just a computer race, so I'm not racing online, at least not for this stream. I want to do that in the future, but I have the AI set to like a 95 out of 100, so they're going to be pretty tough. But I've also been racing on this track a lot, so hopefully we'll be okay. But, yeah, appreciate the love on the setup, because this thing, no joke, like, this was built from scratch. Like, this isn't like a rig you buy online or anything, you know, that it costs thousands of dollars. Like, this was literally straight up a lot of Home Depot runs, and you know, obviously for the electronics, that's different. But for the actual structural rig, like what's around me, that was all built from scratch. So, all right. So I think I'm gonna move OBS off my screen here now, and hopefully we'll be in game. Yes. And because we're all chilling here, and this is the first stream, right now, obviously I can't see OBS because I have all three monitors running the game. If I switch to point of view, which I just did, chat, can you guys let me know if you're now seeing my point of view? You should see what I see exactly now. I know there's a delay, so I'll wait. Check this out. This is like chatception. You can see chat through the POV. All right, sick. We got confirmation. Let's go, baby. This thing sounds like it's working right, and hopefully obviously my audio is coming through okay. So I think we're good to go. What do you say, fellas? I say we just hop in the race and hit it. It's a 30-minute race. Like I said, we're starting in 20th position. Here we are in the Honda. This puppy rips almost a little too much. So in this game, I mean, this is basically a driving simulator. Like, it's about as real as it gets. So I'm just gonna run with a basic. You can modify almost anything on the car in this game. It's actually ridiculous. So I'm just gonna run with just a basic aggressive preset, because that's just the way to go. We're gonna try to drive somewhat aggressive tonight. And yeah, so I say we just do it. Let's just hop in the race and get it going. I'm gonna turn Spotify off now because we don't need that. Get some music off in the background. Alright, let's do it to it. I'm gonna start us off in this for now. Actually, nah, let's go POV. This is a safe time to do POV. Let's go. Alright, so we all start in single file. There's another NSX in front of me right here. Yeah, I'll show you guys in game what the Imouri car is looking like. Lots of pink, lots of blue, lots of carbon fiber. Looking pretty sick. Is the game volume okay too? That's the one thing I had the hardest time adjusting was like if the game volume. This game is loud, man. Like these cars are. Oh, you don't have game volume? See, this is why I'm not doing an online race. Here, we'll fix this together on stream. Hold on. Hold up. Put some music back on while we're doing this. I wonder if it's because I actually had the volume super low. Like, I only have it at 20%. But it was also because it was blaring over the mic. So, at least when I was testing it. Oh, it could also be that the desktop audio is off on the point of view shot. Okay. There we go. Duh. Let's turn that Spotify back off. Alright, there we go. Sorry. Quick intermission. Yeah, we're hearing it now. Let's go. So nobody drives in third person. This isn't like Forza. Nobody uses this view. So I'm going back into my first person. This is where things get a little aggressive in here, baby. You hear everything. And again, hopefully the game volume isn't too loud. Like, let me know if it is. Anybody want to place bet? I know nobody's seen me drive yet, but I have done this track a lot. Do we want to place bets? I'm starting in 20th. I'm gonna say like I'm gonna cut it in half. Go like 12th to 10th, somewhere in there. That's what I'm shooting for. When you're playing against AI and they're set crazy high, I'm not gonna lie, it's really hard to climb positions. You basically have to wait for them to make mistakes. Or I make the mistake and then I fall way behind. I swear. This is true.
Going double fire.
Alright. Let's switch us back into this for now. Alright, so we're in double file. There's going to be a green flag once we hook this turn. The only thing I'm noticing now is that the cable that's hooked to the camera on my helmet, though, is genuinely a little bit in the way of my arm, but that's okay. We'll make it work. Alright, we should have a green flag like any second now. Wish me luck, boys and girls.
Green light. Go, go, go.
Nobody crash. This is always the scariest part of a race, is the very, very, very beginning. Because everybody's all like cluttered together. No. Try to snake it down the middle.
Clear on the right.
There is also race etiquette in professional racing games like this too, where you want to try to like race as clean as possible and like snake responsibly. So
Car on the right.
something else too with this game is that your tire, it's very, okay,
Clear on the right.
easy bud. Your tires have to heat up too, and you have to account for like the track temperature. All that comes into play. So, you know, optimally you want your tires to have like a certain pressure for them to perform the best, and generally that's not within the first lap or two. You need to heat them up. So I'm kind of driving a little safe right now. I'm trying to get some space. I think when I get on the straightaway, I'll switch us into POV. But that's the other thing I'm noticing too, is that it is really hard to like look at chat too. I might want to move my chat somewhere else. Need to be like Tanjiro right now, total concentration, race breathing, second form. Alright, we're gonna pass some fools here. Either that or I'm gonna die trying.
Car on the left.
That makes me so
Clear on the
nervous. Or you should be in POV. Okay, so my pace is a little low right now. We're gonna have to really start driving faster. I'm driving really cautiously, to be completely honest. I could definitely push these turns tighter, hold the gas a little longer, but I'm trying to play safe. Just because I got a lot of other things I'm trying to focus on, like that. Well, I'm glad the POV looks good. Should hopefully look like I'm in a car if I'm doing it right. So this car's got some pretty serious like straight line speed. So our hope of passing people would be on that straightaway that I just got through. Another way to kind of measure how you're doing is this thing called delta on my dash here. You want the, I don't know if that really comes up in POV, but you want that number to be in the greens, and the higher it is, the better it is, because that means you're shaving time off your laps. Which is what we need to do. Everybody's kind of spaced out now. I'm gonna have to really start pushing this.
Well, mate, this is me, your personal best.
Okay, well that's good. That was my fastest lap yet, according to Mr. Radio Man.
Car on the right. Clear on the right.
The guy behind me really tried to pass me there. So right now I'm averaging a lap time of 1:32, which, to be completely honest, is not great on this track. The average lap time that I can usually hit when there's no cars on the track at all is like 1:27 in ideal conditions. In real life, apparently this car has hit 1:23, 1:24 on this track, so I'm not that good yet, but I'm working my way towards there, so we'll see, maybe one day. You know, I wasn't actually sure how I do with talking and racing, because to be honest, when I'm playing this usually, I'm not talking, but I almost feel like in a weird way it kind of helps, which seems bizarre.
Driver ahead in sector 3. Well done, mate. Personal best.
Oh my god! As I say that, I lose traction. Of course, too, I was gaining on the guy in front of me right as I said that. That's okay. Like I said, this stream was more just for kind of making sure everything runs right, looks right. I can actually drive while talking. And I'm just having a nice race. Car's getting a little squirrely though. I don't think I have my tire pressures right. In fact, they're not right. They're a little high right now. Okay. I think on this lap, I'm just gonna switch us into this view. I'm gonna just stay quiet and try to focus in for a couple. I can definitely take that turn faster. We're gaining. Starting to find my pace. I don't know if we can catch up to this BMW on this straightaway here, but we're gonna try. There we go, took that a lot faster this time. Come on, this might be the time we can catch up. Get back to our spot at least.
Well done, mate. This has been your personal best.
Lap times are going up every lap. Oh my god, how did I not hit him? Wow. That was so close. I should get a pedal cam, man. Like, dude, my foot was just slammed on the brake, like as hard as possible to avoid that. Let's go back to POV.
Car on the left.
Nope, don't touch me.
Clear on the left.
He's in our rear view. Oh, that's not good. The battery's dying on the speedometer, but that's okay. Who needs to see their speed anyways, am I right? Or lap times. I might be able to take my glove off on my straightaway and adjust it. That's really risking it though. Also, I apologize. I'm definitely gonna have to move chat. I feel like really bad that I can't read any of the chat coming through if there is any. We'll have that better for next time. I will definitely go through it when I'm done with this, so we'll hang out at the end of the race for a minute. Alright, I'm gonna try to take my glove off. Ooh, look at that! Next straightaway, we'll try to sneak it back on. Oh my god, this feels weird. One glove on, one glove off. From what I was saying, the wheel had a lot of like feedback and it's genuinely a bit tiring. I'm starting to feel that feedback now. We're halfway through the race. 16 minutes, basically halfway.
Left into the car heading sector 1.
Let's see if I can at least get back to where I started. That'd be great. I think we can do that. Gonna hug this tight. Alright, can I get my glove back on while shifting? Oh god! Hey man, this is why you wear a seatbelt in a race. And this is also lesson learned that you don't want to try to put safety, you know, like gloves. You know, don't text and drive. This is the hey, hold up. This is the PSA. Don't text and drive. Don't put gloves on while you drive. Don't do anything while you drive except for drive. Don't try to turn off low battery signs. Damn, the glove strat really just did not come through on that. Hey, now I know. I should just let it be. There's absolutely zero recovering from that, so I'm just gonna just accept the L. You know what sucks too is that we were actually like kind of coming back too. Like I was definitely gaining pace, and I think in 16 minutes I probably could have climbed up, maybe at least back to where I was, maybe a couple more spots ahead. But hey, it is what it is, man. You know. So I'm gonna take this off. Maybe I'll just. Oh. I don't know if it's worth going back in for another run, to be honest, because I was like so in the zone and now I'm so not. And this was really just a soft launch test stream anyways. It wasn't meant to be like a long stream to begin with, but I'll hang out in here for a minute. I gotta see the chat too, see what everyone's saying. Now I can actually take the gloves off safely. Hey, that's gonna make for a funny clip though, if somebody wants to clip that. Dude, this seatbelt saved my life though. That's another PSA. Alright, let's scroll back. Pretty successful test, yes. Honestly, yeah, minus the crash, I think so too. Pretty sick. I'm glad you guys like it. Like I said, it was a lot of work that went into making this and thinking it through, but at the end of the day, it's mainly just for myself to have fun, but you know, if you guys can have some fun with it too, that's all the better, you know. Looking good. F the gloves track. Yeah, for real. Sick. So yeah, I think next time we'll just, I think I just need to make sure my Speedo is aka my old iPhone. This is actually, it's an iPhone 7 that I have running this like dash, but I never got rid of it and I'm glad I didn't, because it works great for this purpose. But make sure that's fully charged. There's too many things to charge, man. Like there's like literally so much happening in this, but I think we're okay. So yeah, dude, for real though, I actually been thinking about this. I need to do some like get dirt or like some sort of like rally game, so that way I can practice some like rally driving too. Because obviously the Imouri WX, that's its lifeblood. That's what it's all about. So as much as I love doing this stuff, I definitely need to try to get into that. And I've honestly never driven in that style. Like I've usually only done racing games like this, but I'm sure I can learn, and that might actually be a fun process, because I know for a fact trying to learn on a sim like this, like when you're in a legit rig and like you have that tactile feedback and the pedals are set up right and everything feels as close to real cars you can get, it's, you know, you start to develop this like greater appreciation for these guys that do it in real life, because like it's nuts, man. Like the amount of times I crashed and spun out, like just building consistency in these racing games is like stupid hard, like stupid hard, especially if you're not coming from a lot of background or even had the chance to drive or anything. And it's like it's very tricky to build that consistency first and just safe driving and then trying to work on getting fast. It's pretty crazy. So but it's fun. I recommend, if anybody ever has a chance to have like their hands on one of these, like a proper race rig, it's so cool. How long we growing the hair out? I think this is about as far as it goes. Usually I let it go to the eyes and cut it there. Great question. But yeah, I think I'll call it there, guys. And for the 5 of you that are here and anybody else that may have bopped in and out, seriously, thanks for stopping in. This was extremely impromptu, I know, but I think we got it rolling, and I think we're ready to really do these. I'm gonna try to do, my goal is to at least do like one a week, and if it really starts to pick up and people get interested, and I have different ideas for like different series that I could do while racing. Like I've got some funny things, you know, lined up just in my head that I think could work with this. So little mini series within the racing here, and obviously one of the big goals I have is to try to find other people that play this game and see if they're in the, I know there's already a couple that I've talked to in the Secret Anime Club. If you can set up a dedicated server on this, so having like actual proper Imouri race days, and having like, you know, people from the club, we all do a race, and you know, winner gets something from the shop or something like that. Like I think it'd be so sick, and it'd just be fun too, because like we're all in the club, so we could have like it's just, you know, club could be the audience, like almost at like they're at the racetrack. I don't know, that's in my head. That's how I'm envisioning it. So we'll see what actually happens. But yeah. So I guess on that note, looking at the chat, remember when I said first or last, you followed through. So thanks. You're welcome. I didn't disappoint. The glove put us in last place, and that's how we'll leave it for tonight. So everybody, thank you for stopping by, and I will see you in the club. And also keep a heads up. There is so much you have. I wish I could zoom in. I'll do that too. You have no idea how much cool Imouri-chan art is on the way. Like, I literally just finished some work with the team tonight, and we were looking through it, and I'm mind blown. Like, there is so much Imouri-chan coming, and there's so much more happening with that you're not ready for it. So like, just keep an eye out on social media, on the shop. Like, so much cool stuff coming. Like, it just gets me so hyped. I wish I could just tell you everything right now, but I gotta leave it to time and to surprise. So all right, I'll end it there. See you guys, and thanks for tuning in. Bye.